honestly starting to get a little bit of a bad, eerie feeling almost. I came for the fishing, you know? And then all the other stuff that you find along the way, it just makes it that much better. Literally, it's just like treasure around every corner. You don't know what you're gonna find. Yes. And when you do, no way. Well, no way. It makes it all worth it. Hello everyone, welcome back to Algonquin Park. This is my first time back in a year and a half. Last time I was here I did the big trout loop, and the focus on that trip was to try to capture a moose on film and get some photographs, which thankfully I did in the first day. This trip, however, is going to be a much different trip. I am focusing on fishing. Trout opener is tomorrow morning, so hopefully I'll be the first one on the lake, and we will be chasing after Algonquin's finest brook trout. Fortunately, I can't fish today because there is fish sanctuary in Algonquin until tomorrow, but we are off to a brook trout lake, and hopefully first thing tomorrow morning we'll have a fish on the end of the line. This will be the first big trip in the Esquif Adirondack. I'm excited to see how it pans out. Getting it organized this morning was a little difficult just because, as I said in the past video, it's a little limited on space, so trying to figure it out how to make it work. But I think I've got it dialed at this point. I'm sure I'll make adjustments along the way. But we have a big portage today, so I'm very grateful that I've got this canoe instead of the old one. Anyways, before the portage today, we are going to see some pictographs, I think. It's marked on the map that they're up here around the corner, so I'm going to head over there and we'll go check them out. Alright, so I've been exploring this cliff face, looking for the pictographs, and I found a few so far. The most evident one was one, it almost looked like a turtle, and then there's a few other markings. I had a hard time seeing what it was actually a symbol of, but it's super cool to see. This whole cliff face is beautiful. I'm in this little like cove in here. There's like a small cave in behind me there, but yeah, and seeing some otters. They were popping in and out of the water, and then unfortunately I'm on a lake that still has boat access, so a boat was in the background, but super cool to start to this trip. Anyways, I'm gonna see if there's any more pictographs, and then I'm gonna get on my way because we gotta get that big portage out of the way. All right, there was the first portage. Nothing serious, just a 400 meter around a waterfall there. But it's a warm up for what's to come, because I got a doozy of a portage to handle here this afternoon. But now I've got to cross this lake, and unfortunately I've got a headwind, so it could take me a bit longer than I would hope. Anyways, I'm gonna stick to paddling and continue on.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That was not it.
Well, just made it through the little 300 meter portage, and now I've got a short paddle till I get to the 2 kilometer portage. I just met a couple people that are coming to the same lake. They actually come fishing here every year, and well, they catch fish, so that's a positive. I'm not going on a wild goose chase. Well, maybe I am, but I don't think I'm going the right way.
Where the fuck? So right now I feel like I'm fucked. Oh fuck. That was such a time. Yeah, there it is. I don't know how to get back. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Right in my foot. Boot or shoe, whatever. Oh. How you doing? Good. Great. Oh.
That hurts. Well, we made it through the big portage. This canoe is total game changer. Last year I did, or not last year, a year and a half ago, I did the Big Trout loop. And in that one there was a 2.3 or 2.4 kilometer portage, and it absolutely destroyed me. I had to triple carry because I couldn't carry my bag with my canoe. It just couldn't handle it. And this time around, I just did a double carry, and I was able to do it in like 2 sections. I usually stop halfway and go back, grab the canoe, kind of split it up a bit. Sometimes I have to do more because, well, that old canoe, oh, that's a lot of wind, would kick my ass. Anyways, I'm gonna get myself to camp here and out of this wind because this is a big lake. Well guys, I have finally made it to my campsite. I ended up on this beautiful beach actually, which is pretty sweet. I don't think I've had a campsite quite like this before. But yeah, I chose this site just because it's on the opposite end of the lake. I actually want to head that way tomorrow, but I thought it'd be best if I just packed up all my gear and started heading that way. I could fish the lake as I went and I didn't have to backtrack in the morning. But yeah, I've done an absolute horrible job of narrating today, so it's honestly been ridiculous. I haven't really had much time to even focus on filming. I've just been trying to get here, and I just kept making minor mistakes that made my day a little bit longer. Starting with that marsh that I was walking through barefoot. Yeah, didn't need to do it. If I just went a little bit farther, there was a creek that went straight up to the portage. So after I did that, cut my feet up, and was pretty dang cold, I did the portage, got to the other side, and hopped into the water. And I was in some current, so I was just focused on paddling through that current. And I went to the left because that's where the current was coming from. Turns out, should have went to the right that I didn't actually notice. And I ended up down this little beaver creek, and I kept pushing my way, even though it felt wrong. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make it. And I looked at my map, and it looked like this creek would actually get me kind of farther ahead, and I could tie myself back into the portage. No, I did a bunch of bushwhacking to try to locate I did a bunch of bushwhacking to try to locate that portage, and it was nowhere to be found. I had to turn back around, start over, and that is when I finally located the 2-kilometer portage that I needed to get across. So needless to say, I am pretty much exhausted at this point. I honestly just need to get some more water into me, cook myself some dinner, and get ready for bed, because I need to get refreshed so I can enjoy a day of fishing tomorrow, because that is what we're after. Hopefully we can catch a brook trout. That's the goal of this whole trip. If I catch one brook trout, I'll be a happy man. Anyways, I'm gonna get camp set up, and then we'll make dinner. All right, guys, that's it for day one of this trip. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hurting. It's been about a year since I've done anything like this, and although that canoe helps so much, you work just a total different group of muscles when you're out here. Paddling, carrying the heavy weight off your back. I'm just not used to using those muscles right now, and I'm feeling it. But yeah, what a great day. I mean, look at this lake. It's absolutely beautiful here. I'm stoked for tomorrow. I got the rods ready to go. We got 2 rods rigged up. Hopefully we'll have a brookie on the line first thing tomorrow morning. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna hang out by the fire, trying to dry off my boots here, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 of my trip here in Algonquin, and it is officially trout season. The fish sanctuary has cleared. It's the first day you can fish in Algonquin. So I've gotten all my gear packed up. As you can see, I got up pretty early, had some breakfast, and just got all my gear together. I'm gonna load up the canoe and I'm gonna get out on the water. Last night I seen a bunch of fish surfacing just at that point there. So hopefully we have some fish biting this morning. I'm gonna start here and then I'm just gonna work my way down the lake. There's 4 other lakes I can fish today. So I'm just gonna take my time, make the most of it, and see if we can't get some brookies in the boat. Fish on, fish on. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh man, I got a mess going on here. We got a fish. We got a fish. I'm not ready. We're gonna get it in the boat. Can you see it? It's feisty for a little fish. No, 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 no. Yes! Yes! No way. No way. Okay, guys. We're maybe an hour into fishing. I had one come up and almost take it out right at the side of the boat like it was like a muskie. It came out, just missed my spinnerbait. And then I switched to the spoon there just to see if something else different might get the same fish. Oh yes, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Guys, look at this fish. Oh, wow. Beautiful brook trout. That's my first brook trout in open water. Put him back in the net here for a second. Okay. Okay. Moved into the shadows here so we can hopefully see. Look at it. What a beautiful fish. Another one would be great to go with it. Man, to get this fish this early, I know I have the full day to just keep fishing and enjoy myself without the pressure of catching the elusive brook trout here. So excited. Let's keep fishing. This is the lure I did just catch that on. It is a little Cleo. It's like a perch color, a 1/4 ounce, and I did the trick. Yeah, I hope I get to monster. Fish on. Better one. Oh no, oh no. Okay, we got a net now. Okay, we got him at the end of the rod. Oh wow, this is a way better fish. Wow, look at the fight on it. I'm gonna drag it a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's going for a run. Oh yeah. This is unreal. Unreal. Rod's just bent. Oh wow, that's a beautiful fish. Oh yeah. Let's just let it go. Let it fight a little. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. You should have it hooked pretty good. Oh wow, look at it go. This is a nice fish. Yes, got it. Yes. No way. This is a beautiful fish. Oh wow. Okay. Fish is in the net. Yes. Wow. What is going on with you? All right. Well, this is quite the brook trout. On the little Cleo again. Wow, hooked perfectly, corner of the mouth. But look at this fish. Oh my gosh. I had just gotten a bite here just a second ago. So I was casting on the spinner, lost a fish actually, and then I kept casting. Started throwing the spoon again, and we have caught. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling to get the words out. We have caught such a beautiful fish. Maybe 2 pounds, maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with trout, but this is a beautiful fish. Wow. So lucky to catch a fish like this. Beginning of the trip, and we've already got 2 fish. Oh, okay. He's mad. Hooked up again. This is a nice fish. Nice fish again. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh shit. Almost missed it. Oh. Yes. Oh, and the hook came off right at the net. The Cleo strikes again. Oh my gosh. Another beautiful fish. Wow. My GoPro is not working. Unfortunately, I've missed all of these catches, the fights anyways. Thank God this camera is working, because wow. Another beautiful fish. Here we go. Another beautiful trout. Wow. Look at that. So cool. Another good sized one. I'm noticing a lot of actual parasites here on the fins and in the gills. So I'm gonna have to look at the ones that I've already caught. Okay, see if we can get the release on the GoPro. Okay. There we go. I'm just moving my way away from this lake to move to the next one, and of course we catch another fish. What an awesome day. 3 fish. I don't know, I've been fishing for 3, maybe 4 hours. I've missed another 3, so the bite is on. Epic. I think it's almost time we cook up some fish for lunch. All right, I've seen some crownland areas that get pretty messy like this, but I've never seen it here at Algonquin or any of the provincial parks I go for backcountry camping. But I literally just had a pile of garbage out of the campfire. Guys, if you come out to these places, take out what you bring in. It's not up to somebody else behind you to come and clean it up after you, you know? These places are special. These lakes are full of these beautiful fish that we get to come and enjoy, and it's things like this that ruin it for everyone. So anyways, if you come out camping in Algonquin Park or any provincial park, take your crap with you. Thanks. I picked up this fillet knife here. It's from Catch and Cook. I got it like 6 months ago, literally just for backcountry camping because it flicks out. It's sweet. So this is the first time I get to use it here on some brook trout in Algonquin Park. Hopefully the knife works right. Wow. All right, guys, I finished my shore lunch here. It was absolutely delicious. I did butcher up one of the fillets because I stabbed myself in the finger and started bleeding everywhere, so I kind of rushed it. But still, it was great. I wanted to have this shore lunch quick before it starts to rain. It's supposed to rain all afternoon, so I wanted to have a quick fire, eat my lunch, and now we can just focus on fishing and exploring the other lakes. I think I have 3 other lakes I get to explore today, and from what I can see, the bite is on. I've caught 3 fish, and I missed at least 3 more. So it seems like it's going to be a great day of fishing, but yeah, let's get back out on the water and see if we can get some more. You can kind of see this thing in front of me. It looks like there should have been a bridge here at one point. I'm not sure if there's like an old logging road or something, but we're in the middle of nowhere, so super weird looking. Cool to find. I was gonna get out and explore, but I was probably gonna fall in, so I just gave up on that idea. Yeah. On to the next lake. No! Oh
just lost one. Here we go. No! Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just gonna pull it in the boat. Yes! Finally. Boom, another nice little brookie here. Put it back, it's just a baby. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, wow, it's a lot of fight for tiny fish. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. I don't even deserve this one. Oh, there we go. Yes. Wow. Another beautiful brookie. This one is big enough to add for dinner. All right, guys, I have been fishing this lake for a little while now. It's been raining pretty hard, but I've been getting tons of bites. I've had, I think, four that I missed, that at least 2 of them I should have had, but my rod, I had the drag knot set properly, and then another one, I was trying to grab the net and just lost it. But we just got 2 back to back. One I put back, and another one here I'm gonna add to my dinner tonight. I ended up eating the other 2 for lunch, so one more small one would be good, and would make a good meal. But honestly, what a day of fishing. Like, you make these plans to come and do these trips, and the whole idea behind this was to go out and catch some brook trout. And if I would have caught 1, I would have been happy, and here I am, I just caught 5 now. What an awesome day. Oh, here we go again. Yes. Here we are. Another beautiful trout. I am not paddling. Oh, come on. Oh, muddy. I need to stretch. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's soup. Ooh, okay, that was weird. This sucks. Oh. All right, guys, I have finally made it to my campsite for the night. I'm here on an island, which is good and bad. It's an awesome site, but it has been picked through for firewood. So I found a couple of pieces I'll make do with, but I'm just trying to preserve my propane because it's supposed to rain quite a bit on this trip and I'm gonna need it. So I'm gonna cook on the fire after, but yeah, what a day. Honestly, I didn't even expect the fishing to be as good as it's been. I was hoping to at least get one fish and have a couple opportunities, and I have had almost nonstop opportunities since I started fishing today. After this morning, I was pretty much peaked. I didn't think it could get any better, and then as I traveled through the next couple of lakes, I ended up in the middle of a rainstorm, which also turned the bite on, I guess, because everywhere I was casting, I was getting bites, and I should have had more than I did, but I'm up to 6 fish now. Yeah, what a day. So cool to get out here and chase after these brookies. It's the first time I've been caught them in open water, so stoked about that. Also, I've got my camp kind of set up here. I set up the tarp just in case it does rain again. I want somewhere to cook if I have to. And then I set up my tent, which I didn't mention in the last video, but I got a new tent. It's a Eureka tent. It was not the tent intended for this trip. I had one on order that was supposed to come the day before the trip, and of course, it didn't show up. So I had to go get something else. I like this tent much better than the one I had. The tent I had is like a backpack or like a biker's tent. It's supposed to be as minimalist as possible, so it's basically like a coffin. You cannot sit up, you cannot move around. This one, at least I can sit up and adjust myself if I have to, and also just like change my clothes in a dry place. So it is much better. As much as you're roughing it out here, you got to be a little bit comfortable at some times. But anyways, I'm gonna go fishing for a little bit and take advantage of the rest of this day, and I'm gonna come back, cook some dinner, go to bed, and get rested for tomorrow. Well, guys, that's it for the day. I did get back on the water for about 20 minutes, but my stomach told me enough was enough, and it was time to come back and make some dinner. Since then, I've just been kind of reorganizing gear, trying to dry out all my clothes for the next couple of days. It's supposed to rain for the next 2 days, so I'm not sure how much at this point, but we're just gonna have to deal with what comes. That's the one thing about spring camping. Usually you got to deal with the rain, but the benefits is there's no bugs and the fishing is usually great. So I'll take that any day. And speaking of the fishing, I mean, I just have to say it one more time. What a day. This is everything I could have asked for. I have a 5-day trip. I'm into day 2, the first day you could actually fish, and caught 6 fish, had tons of action, and it was honestly everything I could ever ask for. That's what I had envisioned for the whole trip. So everything from here on out is just a bonus. Anyways, I'm gonna lay low, hang out by the fire for the rest of the night, and try and get some rest for tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I had a ridiculous thunderstorm come through last night. It started off with just the lightning and the thunder, and then suddenly a fish just freaking surfaced behind me. Anyways, then the rain just came crashing down. It was ridiculous. I wasn't sure if the tarp would stand up, but fortunately it did, so I stayed dry. So did my gear. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna get much sleep with that happening, but after it went away, I crashed and slept till like 6, so that's pretty good for me on these type of trips. Anyways, I've got a big portage ahead of me here, so I better get the rest of my gear packed up. Then we'll head across the lake through the gap in the trees behind me. All right, guys, I'm just in the middle of my portage here. I had met this road and I thought I was gonna have one of the easiest portages ever, but you're only on it for about 100 meters. Then I noticed this barrel. Now, I'm not sure if the park had left it on this trail as like a warning or if someone's had a bear encounter in the last couple days, but that's pretty alarming. I'm gonna be honest, I've been pretty lazy this trip and I've just been leaving my food in my barrel. I've never had really an encounter. Didn't really think much of it. Usually I throw it up in a tree, but the other day, at the end of the night, I was like, yeah, it'll be fine. Did the same thing last night. After seeing that barrel, I think I may throw it back up in a tree. Looks like the better option. Anyways, I gotta get my canoe. Oh, wow, that was sketchy. Yes. All right, guys, I've made it through the Portage. It was only 1,700 meters. Second biggest one of the trip. Glad to have it behind me, but it wasn't that bad. The lake I'm on now has brook trout and lake trout, so I've got an upsized spoon on my other rod because the spoon has just been doing so well, and hopefully we either get a bigger brookie or we get a lake trout on the end of the line, because that would really cap off this trip. Anyways, I'm gonna get it on the water here. This lake is kind of the decision lake for me. I either continue on my loop through this lake and on some more portages, or I stay on this lake tonight and go straight to my truck tomorrow. I'm leaning towards continuing on with my loop because I really want to just get it done, but I do know that tomorrow looks like a ton of rain. So anyways, we're gonna do some fishing and we'll decide after that. Well, there's been no luck so far fishing this lake. I'm honestly starting to get a little bit of a bad, eerie feeling almost. And not because I feel like something is gonna happen, just for the fact that I have not seen a soul all day. I'm on a pretty big and popular lake, especially for fishing. And I really thought I was gonna bump into some people. And I haven't seen anybody, not a soul. And I'm not complaining, because honestly, to be in a place like this and have it all to yourself is very far and few in between. But it's also just pretty remarkable. So I'm going to take advantage of it and just keep on fishing away here. I was really hoping one would bite as I was doing this little talking segment, but can't win them all. All right, so I'm just in the middle of my portage here, the next portage. And, oh, that's a muddy pit. And I love the things you come across on these things. So the first one I didn't mention, but I ended up seeing a moose print and a bunch of moose droppings. I don't know, not really intending on seeing a moose on this trip, but if I did, I wouldn't be upset about it. And then on this portage, I seen these two like railway planks in the ground that said road crossing that are in the ground. So whoever put those in, that's funny and so random. And then I just seen another moose print, so pretty cool. Would really make the trip something else if I seen the moose, but I'll take the little signs that they're here as a good omen and continue on my way. All right, guys, I have made it into a lake with probably one of the coolest names in the park. I haven't really mentioned where I'm at in this trip, just due to the fact it's not a very popular route. And, you know, Algonquin has its secrets. I will say, if you get some maps, you will find where the brook trout are. And that's about as much as I'm gonna give you today. Anyways, this is a tiny lake, and I'm just gonna try and enjoy it here. There's supposed to be brookies, so I'm gonna fish for as long as it takes, and hopefully I can get one. But there's no wind. It's a beautiful day right now. I thought it was gonna rain, so I'm just going to enjoy this before I go on yet another portage. Okay, that looks really muddy. Okay. I think you're just gonna get a little muddy here. That's not terrible. That's not great either. Oh, that's gone. Oh, I had dry feet. Holy shit. Holy. It's swimming towards me. No way. Yes. Yes. Right in the corner of the mouth. Oh no. Get down. Damn it. Yes! 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 No way! No way! Yes! Oh my god! Oh, and it came off the hook. Oh, wow. Just caught a lake trout. As if, honestly, in disbelief right now. Wow, what a beautiful fish. Perfect eater size too. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right guys, I had to get the big camera out here, but man, look at this fish. Beautiful lake trout. I'm shaking, I'm so excited. As I said in the beginning of this trip, like if I could catch one fish, I'd be happy, and it was a brook trout. And I caught 6 that first day, had a ton of opportunities. This morning, I missed 2 more brook trout at the island I camped on. I wasn't even filming. And then the rest of the day, I fished and fished and fished, and then to finally hook onto one and it be a lake trout, perfect eater size. Oh, I can't get much better than that.
The lure that got it is a Mepps Cyclops. My stepdad Brad got me onto these, and I'm hooked every time I'm out in a lake and I need to catch a fish. I troll one of these and I usually catch some fish. This lure itself has probably caught me 50 plus fish, I don't know. But great lure. They make tons of colors, but this blue, red, and silver, it's been an absolute banger for me. Yes! Yes! Awesome. Well, I just spent the last hour prepping firewood, trying to find it. I knew a lot of it was wet, but I was just hoping I could make it happen. Unfortunately, I couldn't, so propane it is. Let's switch these up. I'm actually going to batter these ones. This is a lemon pepper catch and cook. Give that a go. I'm just gonna cut into smaller pieces. Just gonna mix it in the bag. This is one of those batters. You can just put it on with the fish a little wet. You can either do that or mix it, but we're not getting crazy today. Oh yeah. Well guys, the trout is ready. Oh, looks delicious. Such a treat and such a big portion in comparison to a brook trout. By far the best thing I've had all trip. Oh my gosh. That coating just gives it a light dusting. It's not super thick, but just a little crisp and some flavor. The last piece, I could have just kept the camera rolling. Nice and crispy. Now it's time for dinner.
Oh, he's eating it. No way. Wow, that was absolutely delicious. Even the loon behind me agrees. That's what they were chewing on there, was the carcass that I had thrown in the water. So nothing went to waste on that lake trout. And my fire started going. I don't know if you can hear that behind me, but as I was cooking that up, the fire started going. I had a bunch of hardwood, but a lot of it's wet on the exterior, but now it's really starting to get going. So I was able to boil some water on the fire because that's my actual dinner, is one of those packs. But I'm a little nervous I'm going to run out of propane if I'm not careful. I have to at least get through tomorrow, and if I have to, I have some jerky and stuff to get me through. But I prefer to have my hot meals if I can. It's supposed to get a lot of rain tomorrow, so I might be in a bind for a fire tomorrow night. Even tonight, I mean, I could have looked a little harder for wood, but I'm just running low on time. I still have to get everything back cleaned up before it gets dark. But yeah, I wasn't really expecting to catch that lake trout. I was honestly going to move on and start jumping lakes because I'm nervous on my last day. I have a huge journey that day. Like, it's a third of this whole trip that I'm doing in 5 days is in that one day. So that's the last day's worry. We won't worry about it now. But honestly, I wasn't expecting that fish, and that fish just changed my whole plans. It was like, oh, okay, I better make a fire, get ready to cook this thing up. Whoo! So awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna get my gear packed up and get ready for bed. Well, guys, this trip has got to be one of the best I've had. The fishing has been amazing. Yesterday, it felt like no matter what I was going to do, I was going to catch fish. I had so many different opportunities. And then today, I had 2 opportunities in the morning, missed them, just small brookies, and then I fished 3 or 4 different lakes. And I was thinking about taking a different route, getting home a day earlier. And I thought, no, stick it out. Let's see what's ahead of us. And lo and behold, that first lake in, I ended up catching the lake trout. I had to put in the work, but I was rewarded, and it was absolutely delicious. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been on a trip like this. Algonquin was the last time here, but the big trout loop, and it was 5 days. And this is 5 days again, and it's a lot different this time for some reason. I think life has changed a lot. I feel different now. But I'm really enjoying it. I miss stuff like this. I mean, I've got this whole lake to myself. I'm the only one out here. It's beautiful. Anyways, I have to finish what's left of my dinner. And then I really need to get some sleep because we still have 2 big days ahead of us. Tomorrow's a little bit easier, but there's said to be a lot of rain in store. And then the last day, I have quite the journey ahead of me. So I'm going to rest up, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. We've now made it to day 4 of my Algonquin trip. As you can see, it's already raining. I've been up since about 4:30, just eating my breakfast, packing up all my gear. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Last night there was like an owl that was just going off. I tried to get some sound bite on my GoPro, but I'm not really sure the audio isn't that great on those. But I was listening to it for like 30 minutes. I was like, man, I should probably get some sort of record of this. And then, of course, it only did it about 3 or 4 more times, and that was it. But yeah, I'm expecting a lot of rain today, so I'll be strictly GoPros all day. And yeah, we've got 4 lakes to go through, and this will be the last night. So it's kind of a little bit depressing at this point when it comes to the end of these trips, but I'm also ready to go home and have a shower. So anyways, I'm gonna finish packing up, get this tarp taken down, and then we're gonna hit the lake. The loons were back this morning. That thing was actually so close to me, it's probably hard to tell because it's on a GoPro, but it was like 10-15 feet away, just swimming by. Pretty cool. All right, we're officially back on the water. It's just a light rain right now, which kind of has me excited. Sometimes this can be the best fishing, is when it's just a little bit of drizzle. Also, I apologize for the audio in advance. Sometimes it sounds like you're muffled underwater, and that's because the sprinklers full of water. So, anyways, let's get on with the day. This is the type of portage we need. Would you look at that? The other lake. Alright guys, I'm on one of the portages here. The water's probably pretty loud, but yeah, I thought I'd get the big camera out and get some footage of this waterfall. But look at this bridge. That is a well-built bridge for a portage in Algonquin. I went down to that lower end of the waterfall to get some footage of it. And I was thinking to myself, man, there probably hasn't been many people down here at all. And then I turned around and I seen that sock hanging in a tree. I left it because, you know, everyone's lost a sock before. But yeah. Anyways, also, I just thought I'd get some clips of the moose tracks there just by the water. I seen a bunch yesterday on that last portage. I don't think I mentioned it, but you could see it had been like sliding and stuff through the wet leaves. It's pretty cool to see. So many moose tracks. We just need to actually see a moose. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, baby. Oh my gosh. Okay then. So one of my favorite things about canoe camping is the mysteries along the way, the hidden treasures. I just came into that lake here and came into this one bend, and all of a sudden there's this beautiful waterfall just there. Unexpected, it's not marked on the map. And that's the little things you don't know. You don't know what you're walking into when you get into it. And if you can't hear, I got another waterfall I'm about to check out. But like, I came for the fishing, you know? And then all the other stuff that you find along the way just makes it that much better. Hard to put into words, but literally it's just like treasure around every corner. You don't know what you're gonna find, and when you do, well, it makes it all worth it. That was honestly so cool. Today, 3 friggin' waterfalls. And they were all epic. This trip has been so amazing, from the fishing, the scenery. I don't know how well I've captured it on the camera, but in my mind, this trip will be with me for a very long time. Especially because of my next decision. So I've been dreading the last day. I had about 1/3 of the whole route is in the last day, and I can't stop thinking about it. And now I'm deciding to do it all in one day. So about half the loop I'm gonna do in one day. It's about noon right now, so it gives me about 9 hours of daylight to finish this. I think I can do it. I'm pretty determined I can. So I'm gonna push forward. If I have to stop somewhere and set up my tent, I will. But yeah, I'm gonna get this over with. I couldn't imagine just sitting at camp for 9 hours and then trying to sleep after that. So we're gonna move on. Wish me luck. Well, here we go. No, we don't. No, we don't. Come on. There it is. There it is. Handy feature of the kayak paddle. All right, guys, let's do this. I may not be doing much fishing on this section of the trip, but the scenery is unreal. There's the 4th waterfall today. I don't know how many more I'm gonna see, but they've all been wicked. None of them have been subpar by any means. So. Hopefully there's no more portages. I think we're just paddling from here on out. So I've got a lot of miles to put between. I hear another waterfall. Maybe there's another portage. All right, that waterfall wasn't quite as exciting, but I'm gonna have to put this camera away for now. If this river is like this and there's a ton of portages, I've got a lot of work ahead of me. My map is so far zoomed out, I didn't even see this one on it, so who knows what else is ahead of me. This is like so sketchy. Okay. Yeah, that's that kind of beaver dam I like. Just right on over. All right, I'm pretty sure I've said this in the past, but this feels like you're going on a little go-kart track made for canoes. Just in this little creek, paddling around all these curves and bends. It's pretty cool. It feels cool. I don't know. Being in a big water, you don't feel like you're moving sometimes. Here, you're always just chasing the next corner. Oh, gotta love a good headwind. Yeah, that's not great. That water is really moving. And this is like a shelf. Oh my god. Oh no, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Yeah! Okay, that's so fun. I was a little nervous for a second, but that was awesome. No! Oh! That was a nice fish. Fuck. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's a nice brookie. It's a nice brookie. No way! Yes! Okay, chill. Chill. Okay, guys. I just stopped at the little water runoff here down in the creek, and look at the brook trout I just caught. I was expecting maybe dinks were gonna be in here. Every cast, I'm getting a bite, and this fish is absolutely beautiful. Had to hide my face there. But yeah. No! Oh my God, that was back in the water. I'm gonna take some fish home with me, because why not? Look how beautiful this fish is. Perfect eating size. Healthy fish too. Almost lost it. Yep. Nowhere. Another one. Another beautiful little brookie. Well guys, that was a crazy couple minutes of fishing. Like every cast, a fish was biting at me. I ended up getting two, one good sized one, then that little one. I don't know if it was just the same fish and I just couldn't hook up or what was going on, but I kept casting here for the last 15 or so minutes and not another bite. Anyways, that is the cherry on top of this trip, because wow, I really wasn't expecting to catch anything throughout this creek system. Like, obviously I had hopes, but I had accepted that it might not happen, so. Wow, what a trip. Wow. All those people looked at me like I was some crazy man. Which I guess you would when you got a camera and a tripod set up in a little canoe with so much gear in it. They're like, where is this dude going? Well, if I only knew. Oh. Fishing spot.
All right, guys, I made it through the creek system and now have made it to one of the major lakes here in Algonquin, just off Highway 60, and I've got whitecaps. It's a big lake, and I am uncertain I can actually cross this. I'm gonna try to ride the shoreline over here and see what I can do. If not, I'm just gonna have to shore up and suck it up. But I've got to get this canoe organized before I even attempt this.
All right, guys, I'm heading into the lake here now. I got whitecaps. As you can see, I put the life jacket on. Not too sure what this canoe can handle, but we are about to find out. This could be a very long paddle here. Alright, I made it across the lake. It was definitely not an easy feat. It's probably as much as I would ever try in this canoe. But it handled it really well, and I moved at speed, honestly. I don't think I could have done that in the right canoe. I think the wind would have took me, and it would have took me so much more energy to get across. So I'm impressed by that, but I still have another big lake to cross. I'm hoping the wind is in my favor this time around, but honestly, every lake I've been on, I feel like I've had a headwind on this trip. Anyways, on we go. Alright guys, I'm almost there. I'm running out of daylight. The rain has started. I'm so hungry. One more lake, let's go! Alright guys, I made it to the truck. I gave it pretty much all I had there. Oh, now I gotta load the thing up.
Well, guys, as you can tell from the video, I got back way too late to try and film some sort of outro. And not to mention, I was completely exhausted. I got on the water before 7 that day, and by the time I got back, as you could see, it was the last sliver of light. It was around 9 o'clock at night. And the entire day, I pushed myself, whether I was paddling or portaging. I mean, I did take a few breaks to cast the line, and thankfully I caught those last brook trout. But other than that, it was pedal to the floor. Let's see if we can make it home. Yeah. But this whole trip, honestly, was almost perfect. The weather was great. Lots of rain, but it's to be expected. But no bugs, and then the fishing was just perfect. Honestly, going in, I just hope that I can catch a fish, and then to catch a number of fish, especially that one brook trout was so beautiful. And then the lake trout was such a bonus, because I hoped that it would happen as I went through those lakes, but it wasn't something that I truly expected, and it was such a treat. And then that last brook trout, of course, I had accepted that day that I wasn't likely going to catch a fish, and to get that last hurrah was it was perfect. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for all the support. The channel's been getting a lot of support lately, and everyone on social media just commenting and the positivity behind it. It's just been really exciting to be making videos again. I know I took a little bit of a break last year, but to come back and have the channel just doing well is really good. And I've been just getting so much positive feedback, whether it was on social media, but a lot in person as well. Just people talking about the videos, wanting to see the next one. It really gets me motivated to get out and make some more, and it feels good to hear that people actually want to watch. And especially if you're watching right now, as we probably up to 30-minute video, you guys are the best. I truly appreciate everyone that takes the time to sit and watch my adventures. So yeah, as I said, this is probably one of the best ones I've ever been on, and I'm excited to get out and film some more. But until then, just keep going, one day at a time.